Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 8, I want to say. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My goodness. 9 whole episodes. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, but apparently it has. I'm jerked. Awake by a fluffy thwack to the head. Didn't think that's gonna go that way. Last time we had a flower shop date with Erlyn, which, wasn't too bad. You have to say. She's moving up the rankings from 2 to 2. But here is still 1 in my book. But the point system will determine who is best girl and who we go with. So, episode 9, let's continue. What?
Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Mina bounces in front of my face as I groan.
You did so well yesterday. What happened?
I remembered the joys of sleep.
Well, now you can remember the joys of being awake.
She rips off my blanket and dashes out of the room before I can retaliate. I hear her voice in the hall.
Hurry up! Breakfast is getting cold!
With a sigh, I tear myself away from my comfy bed and get ready. I reconvene with everyone downstairs and quickly eat breakfast. Once we're all ready, we set off towards school. Mina leads the way and Erlyn follows close behind. She seems to be in especially high spirits. She walks with a purpose, taking confident strides. I have a feeling she's enjoying the attention from campaigning. I spot the flash of gelled hair as Kosei catches up with us.
Hey guys!
Hey.
Oh, Kosei, you made it today.
What do you mean I made it? You're the ones who've been consistently late.
Now responsibility? You're guilty. I smile sheepishly. That might be my fault.
It definitely is. There's no might about it.
Please, couldn't cut me a little bit of slack?
I just don't want Kosei getting the wrong idea.
Erlyn, who had walked ahead, finally pauses and turns back to us with a confused expression.
If you keep standing around, then we really are going to be late.
Oh, you're right.
Mina rushes to catch up, while Kosei falls into step with me. Glances at Erlyn.
She seems eager to get to school today.
Yeah.
I bet she's excited for the debate.
I blink. What debate?
The candidate debate for grade representative. Did you forget?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. It's not long before we reach the school. Walks briskly, leading us straight through the doors. Once we're inside, we head to the cafeteria where chairs are set up. We're using the same background. Gotta respect it though. Respect the hustle. It's already packed with first years from all of the homeroom classes. Erlyn splits off from us and joins, was it Jiro? I think it was Jiro, and other candidates. There's a small girl with short hair who fidgets nervously, a stocky guy teasing the nervous girl, and another girl who looks bored out of her mind. They must be from other homeroom classes. None of them seem promising as candidates. I see Kira doodling in a notebook and sit next to her, with Mina and Kosei filling in beside us. He briefly glances up and gives me a nod and greeting. Nod back. A few moments later, all of the homeroom teachers arrive.
Good morning, everyone!
Everyone settles down as Miss Sato reaches the podium on the makeshift stage. In fact, there are a bunch of podiums set up in front of the room today.
We have a very exciting start to our day. The grade representative debate! I hope everyone is awake and alert and ready to listen.
Speaking of being ready to listen, everyone take a drink break right now. That would be fantastic. Gotta make sure everyone's hydrated. Miss Sato gestures to the podiums.
Let's have all of our candidates join us on stage, please.
All of them scoot out of their seats and situate themselves, one in front of each podium. Miss Sato relocates to the side.
Now, we're going to do things a little differently this year. I want everyone to anonymously write down a question for our candidates to answer and drop them into this bin. I'll use those in today's debate.
Those never go well. Anonymous questions are never the right choice for anyone in a position of power if you want your questioning to be good. In health class, someone's like, oh, why is my cum green? Why is my cum red? And they were just all questions about why is my cum X color. So yeah, if you have a health class or any public speaking event, don't have it be anonymous. I beg you, because you are just going to get so many cum-related questions. Okay, that's my rant for the day. Going on. I think about what issues are important to me. Ask about lunch, don't write one. Ask about their top priority issue. Each of them have ideas for how they're going to change the school for the better, but realistically, they'll have to tackle it one issue at a time. If elected, what would be the first change you make to this school? Feeling pleased, I fold up my question and drop it in the bin. When the bin is full, Miss Sato addresses the candidates.
When I ask a question, you'll each be given a chance to answer. We'll start with Miss Hana Sasaki.
The nervous girl swallows hard, readying herself for her question. Sato shuffles the bin and randomly pulls out a slip of paper.
What is your favorite color?
Yeah, that's what you can expect. Would be right here. What is your favorite color, cum? But yeah, don't use anonymous questions. The girl blinks while Miss Sato frowns.
Okay, who wrote this? Let's take this seriously, please.
After sorting through the questions and listening to the other homeroom candidates' responses, I have to say that I'm not impressed by any of them. Anna was too nervous to put together a coherent sentence. Stocky guy, Ray, spent the entire debate making mean comments about Anna, and the bored girl, Shion, declined to answer any questions at all. What's with Ray? Why is he bullying her for being so nervous, man? Why she even bothered running is a complete mystery.
This question is for Mr. Osamu.
Miss Sato reads off a slip of paper.
If elected, what would be the first change you would make to this school?
This is my question. Focus on listening. Hiro gravely pushes his glasses up his nose.
As I've said before, I'm determined to ensure we have the highest level of education, and a major component of that is having top, quality materials.
There's an audible groan from the audience. Oh no, not this again. He clears his throat. Oh, is he gonna go on about the chalk?
Truly, it makes a difference. Think of how much easier it will be to read the board without distracting streak marks, or to have chalk sturdy enough to write without breaking.
So we're in this school with all this, nice boards and stuff, but we don't have whiteboards or those, the virtual boards, like Elmo boards or whatever. I find this hard to believe. This is breaking my immersion. Hiro continues to drone on and on. I fight to keep my eyelids from drooping, but it's a struggle. Other students slump in their seats from boredom.
And I'll fight to make sure that there's an accessible copy of all textbooks, so people of all backgrounds can afford the same level of education.
Yes, those things are all very important.
Wait, I wasn't done!
You were past your time, so I'll allow Miss Dawn to continue.
Everything my opponent said is important, but the more important issue is to make sure that school is fun. Productivity is proven to decrease when people are stressed or unhappy, so I'll ensure that each and every student enjoys their time here at school. Starting with today.
Suddenly, rainbow wrappers of candy shower the cafeteria in sweet treats.
I bet when you woke up this morning, you weren't expecting free candy.
Almost like she's trying to buy their votes. Everyone jumps out of their chairs, their arms outstretched as they reach for candy.
What?
Oh my god, how did she know? How did she know I wanted candy?
She really does know what the people want! This is the best day of my life!
I feel bad for Student 3 if that's the best day of his life. Hiro stares with his mouth hanging open, too dumbfounded to speak.
What? That isn't even... How did... Where did this candy even come from?
Erin wears a broad grin as she seemingly pulls candy out of nowhere and throws fistfuls of it into the crowd.
You get free candy, and you get free candy. Everybody gets free candy.
Hey, candy, my precious, this is too much effort. Yeah, it's just candy. I'm not gonna go and risk my life and limb to get some candy. Too much effort. I stay rooted in my seat as I watch the class erupt into chaos. If any candy happens to land my way, then I will happily eat it. But fighting for candy feels like more effort than I'm willing to give. Kosei and Mina both dive out of their seats, competing as to who can catch the most candy. The only person who remains seated is Kira. Even Miss Sato keeps a handful of candy and hides it in her pocket. I hear the chanting grow from a soft whisper to a loud roar amidst the chaos and pure joy. Airy, airy, airy. She blows the crowd a kiss before taking a low bow. Hiro's continued complaints are drowned out by the rising chant. Miss Sato tries to gain control of the room, but the chaos is overpowering. Hiro grips the podium, fruitlessly shouting his campaign points, while Erlen is on stage, waving elegantly at the crowd. Eventually, with the help of other homeroom teachers, Miss Sato settles the students. Every single piece of candy is claimed as the room quiets down. Miss Sato clears her throat.
Wow, what an unprecedented turn of events! I can confidently say that this is the most creative and energetic debate I've seen yet. Unfortunately, we'll have to end the rest of the debate early as classes will start soon.
But we've only answered one question each. I haven't even shared my 3-point plan.
Erlen grins.
Ending the debate early is no issue. I believe my actions speak louder than words.
The crowd cheers again while Hiro scowls.
I'm sorry, Mr. Osamu, but time is up. Everyone, return to your classrooms.
Commotion roars in a deafening chatter as students disperse out of the cafeteria. Oh, that was as expected. Debate. Miss Sato herds all of us back into our classroom, allowing us a moment to get the excitement out of our systems. Then she begins the lesson. The students still talk about the debates all through lessons. The relief when the first half of class is over. Lunch bell ringeth. How's everyone doing today? Oh, sorry. Gotta get back to the story. Bell rings, indicating it's time for lunch. The classroom erupts into conversation and scraping chairs as everyone files out of the room. New scenery. Oh my gosh. My stomach rumbles. Can't wait to dig into my bento. Who should I have lunch with? Oh wow. I do kind of want to give each girl a chance, Be like, okay, you get an episode, you get an episode. Mina, I mean, she does have that one picture on the Steam page, but, she's our cousin. Kosei, he needs some love, but, oh man, he's the tricky one. We'll go Kira. We're going Kira, I think. Then we'll give Kosei some love if there's another option, eventually. Promise. Kira and I haven't spent a lot of time together in a while. I should see if she wants to eat lunch with me. I spot her as she heads towards the cafeteria and catch up to her. Hey, Kira. She turns.
Hello.
Also, I kind of feel bad for Kira because she doesn't really have any friends. I guess we have Kosei and Mina, and Erlen kind of has Mina as well. They're kind of friends. But, yep, maybe we should give Kira some love. This makes a lot of sense, actually, now that I think about it. Are you heading to lunch? He nods. Would you like to eat together?
Oh.
He pauses, blinking in surprise, and then nods.
Sure.
Great. I'm happy with this. Kira and I walk through the cafeteria. Once we're there, she gets in line to buy a lunch and I grab us a table. He returns a moment later and sits down across from me. This time, Uncle Hajime prepared buns for us. My stomach growls in anticipation. I take a bite and the flavors instantly melt across my tongue. I glance up to see Kira staring at me. What's up?
Your bread looks good.
Thanks, my uncle made it. They sell these at the bakery, so we have them for lunch pretty often.
Oh, yes, that's right. You work there with your cousin.
Yeah, I actually have a shift tonight. Kira nods. Silence settles over us. Shouldn't we, like, offer, hey, like, you want a piece if she said it looks good? I don't know. Maybe that's not how real life works. Seems like obvious to me. As we return our lunches, my eyes drift over to the notebook she's always scribbling in, peeking out of her bag. Is that notebook for your homework? She shakes her head. Oh, I've noticed you writing in it a lot, so thought you were taking notes.
I do, but not in there.
What do you use that notebook for? He hesitates.
Just some drawings for fun.
I perk up. Really? It makes sense she would be into art. Always doodling and mentioned visiting the art booth at the fair. Are you joining the art club this year then? Kira doesn't answer right away.
I haven't decided on a club yet.
Check out. Oh, okay. Option number 2. We can't do this. We can't keep doing this, okay? Next one for sure, but not this time. Check out the art club. Well, if you're interested in art, I think you should pursue it. What do you think about it?
I'll consider it.
Okay, that definitely moved us up on the rankings for sure. After we grabbed her hand a couple episodes ago, man, we both nearly finished our meals. There's still a lot of time before lunch is over. Since we've got time, why don't we visit the art club now? He hesitates.
Is that a good idea?
It could help you make a decision. He pauses for a moment, considering. Then, to my surprise, she nods.
Okay.
We finish the rest of our lunch and head towards the art club room. This looks very familiar to our classroom. Looks like they use the same thing. A few students are sitting around with their sketchbooks. Someone who looks like they might be the president brightens when she sees us.
Oh, hi! You're Kira, right? I remember you visiting our booth at the club fair.
Sounds like Mina's voice actress. A hint of surprise flashes across Kira's face, but she keeps her composure.
Yes, that's me.
The girl grins.
I thought so. It's nice to see you again. Have you decided to join us?
I'm still considering it.
The girl looks at me.
What about you?
No, I'm just here for support.
Great.
She turns back to Kira.
What's your favorite method of art?
Drawing.
Me too! In fact, most of us here like to draw.
She pauses.
Oh, you know what? I think you'll appreciate this. Follow me.
He leads us to a large cabinet. When she swings it open, he reveals an array of fancy pens and art supplies. Kira sucks in a small breath.
What do you think?
Are those Maru pens? And a liter ink?
Yes! What do you normally use?
It depends. Usually pilot ink.
We have that too.
Kira takes a closer look, touches one of the pens. I assume it's the pilot ink one. Then she pauses.
You have Kaime ink?
I don't really know much about ink, so this is kind of going over my head.
Yep, good eye. They're pretty popular due to their fast drying time.
I've never worked with them before.
The girl reaches into the closet and offers Kira a pen.
Would you like to give it a try? I think you'd love it.
Kira accepts the pen and practices two test sketches.
Well, what do you think?
It's very smooth. The fast ink dry time is very helpful.
No more smudgy fingerprints all over the paper, right?
Kira smiles, and the art president laughs. They're even having inside art jokes that I don't totally get. It looks like Kira's having a good time, and watch as she begins to relax. They continue to talk about other art styles and materials up until the bell rings, signaling the end of our free hour. The students start to gather their belongings, and we help with cleanup.
I seriously hope you'll consider joining our club. We'd love to have you.
Thank you for letting me test out the pen.
Anytime.
The art club president steps away. It seems like you had fun. He looks thoughtful.
I
did, actually.
So, what do you think? Are you going to join? He smiles slightly.
Yes, I think I will. Thank you for encouraging me.
Nice. No problem. I'm glad Kira decided on something she really likes. As we walk to class, I feel like we've grown a little closer to. Once I'm in the classroom, I slide into my desk. Lunch flew by too quickly, and I think my classmates all feel the same. For some reason, they're extra chatty today. Miss Sato enters and crosses to the front of the room.
All right, class. Please open your books to page 394.
Only a few listening students comply. The rest are still absorbed in their conversations.
Actually, since it seems like you all know the material, we'll have a pop quiz instead.
I can almost hear the record scratch as everyone snaps to attention. The room is now loud with protest instead of conversation. Miss Sato smiles.
I'm glad everyone is now paying attention. You'll need that focus to complete the quiz.
Mina groans and flops onto her desk.
Oh, this day was going so well.
Kosei flashes a cocky grin.
She's just bluffing. She's not really gonna make us take a pop quiz, right?
We watch Miss Sato begin writing on the board. Kosei looks at me, uncertainty growing.
Right?
I mean, it looks like she's serious. He flops onto his desk, imitating Mina.
No!
Carolyn flips back her hair, entirely calm.
It's only a little quiz. That's hardly a challenge.
You're only saying that because we're in math class. She smirks and leans back in her seat. I glance over to Kira, who's doodling in her notebook. Doesn't seem to care at all about the quiz. Miss Sato dusts off her hands.
The questions are on the board. You have 15 minutes.
We all pull out a fresh sheet of paper and get to work. Classes continue for the rest of the day, and I make sure to pay attention. By the end of the day, I'm itching to get out of school. The bell finally rings and everyone shoots up from their seats. I grab my belongings and head out of the classroom. Now that I finally have some time, I could find someone to hang out with. Ooh, okay. I know I said if we get the option for Kosei, we're gonna do some Kosei action. I'm thinking no for Mina. Oh man. I'm tempted to go Kira, but we said we were gonna do some Kosei action. And do we go back on our word? No, we don't. I find Kosei packing up to leave. Hey, what's up? You have practice today? Kosei grins.
Nope, and I don't have work either, so I finally have some time off.
Nice. Do you want to hang out?
Sure. What were you thinking?
You could play games at my place.
Sounds good to me.
Kosei tosses his bag over his shoulder, and the two of us make our way outside. The sun glimmers from behind the clouds and warms our faces. A nice breeze floats along the sidewalk and tugs through our hair. Kosei fishes his cell phone out of his pocket and starts fiddling with it. At first, I think he's texting someone, but then he grins.
Aha! Gotcha!
I blink. What are you doing?
Catching Pokemon. It's been a while since I've played.
Huh. Now that he's mentioned it, I haven't played Pokemon Go in some time either. I pull out the app and scan the area. What's this? I think I see something. Catch the Wigglypuff, catch a Riddle, or catch an Eevee. If we catch an Eevee, we can evolve, you know, so we're going Eevee. Pokemon that can turn into any type I want? I gotta catch that. Eevee bounces down the sidewalk looking as cheery as ever. Pick up the pace and ready my Pokemon ball. Ah, gotcha now. I need some water. Everyone take a drink break. Just as I'm about to catch it, something solid bumps into me from the side, knocking me off course. Oof. I groan. A dull ache throbs in my ribs. What just happened?
Ugh.
I blink up to see Kosei rubbing his jaw.
Damn, that seriously hurt.
He looks around.
Do you see that Wordle anywhere?
No, I was going for Eevee. I guess we both lost our Pokemon. That's what we get for not looking where we're walking. Let's look around for some more. I'm sure we can find them again. Kosei nods and looks back at his screen.
There seems to be more Pokemon this way.
We head off, going in the opposite direction from my house. We continue catching Pokemon along the sidewalk. Apparently there are a lot of them out today. Seems to be more and more the further it goes maybe. Soon we find ourselves on the busier side of town. My phone vibrates. Tickles my cock. Hey, I think there might be more Pokemon inside the mall. Alright, Rocky, we don't care that you're playing Rocket League right now. Get out of it. There you go. Get out.
You think?
Yeah, let's check it out. He nods and the two of us walk inside. You know, I think we're going to end the episode early today. It just feels like a good place to stop. You know what I mean? We're in the mall. We don't know what adventures are going to be happening in the mall. Question for everyone in the comments, if you've played this game before. Does choosing to hang out with Kosei, does that affect, like the end in terms of, hey, I won't get this girl now, or I will get this girl? Do that guys have anything to do with it? Also, can you even get Mina as your cousin? Is that an end route? So, without, completely spoiling it, let me know. Is it just Kira and Erlen? If not, we'll have some fun. Either way, video over. Episode 9 in the books. Crazy. Do me 4 favors. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, help me find a girlfriend. And bye-bye.